man. He's a good guy. But yeah, tour life is crazy.
So that kind of sizzled out after a while. How long did that take before it kind of just you started hearing things, or he was honest with you? How does that work?
There were things in our marriage that had happened throughout our 6 years of being married together. And, you work through them. I never got married to get divorced. So it was always something that we just worked through. And then, tour just accentuated those problems and made everything that we always kind of fought and dealt with even worse. And it's okay now, you look at things retrospectively, and it was honestly the best thing that ever happened to me, getting a divorce and going our separate ways. We got married very young. And I think that, we found out that we actually weren't the perfect person for each other. And that's okay. It was a very, very hard, awful thing to go through.
Oof.
I'm not trying to put it lightly because it wasn't at all. But now retrospectively, I can look back and be like, you know what? It's all good.
How do you put things aside, though, while you're sitting there doing a Broadway show with Woody Allen directing, all these big names, and it's Broadway, and all these things are happening, materializing in front of you? How do you just separate them? How do you go to work and just separate it? How do you do that? That's got to be a mind fuck. Sorry for my language. First F-bomb of the day.
It totally is all day. And then you walk into a theater and you put makeup on that makes you look like an accentuated version of yourself. Then you put a wig on, it makes you feel like you're not yourself. And then you put on a really cool costume, and then you really don't feel like yourself. And then you're with this whole family that you have an extremely close and different and new relationship with. And then after the show ends, you go to the bar next door and drown your sours because you don't want to go home and sit at your house by yourself. And so then you get drunk, and then you repeat the next day. And that was my life. That was how I coped with it.
And what was it like working with Woody Allen? Was he just kind of quiet and distant and just did his job and then left, and you didn't really get to talk to him? Like that's how it feels. It'd probably be like.
Yeah. Yes. Most of the time. And then you had like the rare occasions where he would come over and do cast notes, and you kind of had to like pinch yourself that like Woody Allen's giving cast notes. But he was very quiet. He watched everything, all the previews, and always had opinions and things. But he was very quiet. He did his own thing. He was always, his wife was there and his daughter was there a lot. And they were always very kind and but quiet for sure.